Hello. I just woke up from a kind of a nap, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't like a full sleep, but I didn't know we were getting this trailer tonight, but I also wasn't excited for it because, I mean, we already saw most of what Nerþuz can do. I guess the more interesting thing is seeing exactly what alarm attack speed can do. But, yeah, we'll take a look anyways. Quick little peek / analysis. See what's going on. Ugh. God of the land.
All creatures that live upon the land are precious to me. And that includes you and your kind. Oh, yes.
Alright, so she's got Horn of the Land, which I think we already knew what it did, but look, man, I never really know. I don't really. I'm sure at one point I read a data mine of what this did, but I couldn't tell you what it does now. So, but it's here, so let's just read it. Sorry, special trigger at start of combat. If unit's HP is above quarter, grants X to stats during combat. X is equal to the unit's max special cooldown value count times 2 plus 5. So with Gale Force at -1 for 4, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 5 is 13, all stats. Yo, that's kind of decent. She can be, like, deceptively bulky with, like, plus 13 to both Dev and Res. Alright. Grant special cooldown charge +1 per attack, and neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks, and effects that prevents units follow-up attacks during combat. And at start of turn, if unit is adjacent, so then normal Cav transformation stuff, she gets the impact, -4 attack Dev, +2 attack, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, Horn of the Land is decent. She got the special charges, 13 all stats, which is nuts, and NFU, which in today's standards doesn't seem like a lot, but for some reason, beast Cavs are treated like, I don't know, they're treated like taboo. They're afraid to give them too many effects. For whatever reason. I guess it's just because they have, like, inherent impact once they're transformed, maybe. They're afraid to give them too much stuff, but, like, and they seem to give them all NFU. Like, if you look back at all of the Cavs who got refines, or, like, all the Beast Cavs that got refines, every single one of them got some form of NFU. I mean, it's good, it's what they need. They can't have it otherwise, but, like, it's like they're afraid to give them anything else. But she certainly would need it as a Gale Forcer. But anyways, moving on. Attack speed clash is very nice. Fruit of Life. Start of combat, if unit's HP is above quarter, inflicts -5 speed dev on foe during combat, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat. Oh, all attacks by 40%? Damn, that's basically like Felix's 30%. But better. Wow. So just all attacks reduced by 40%. So the only way you're doing extra damage to her is if you have DR piercing in some form, which is pretty common in these days, but, like, still. It's getting to that point, like, okay, you remember, like, when NFU first came out? And it was, like, basically it became an NFU check when you were combating units. Now it's becoming like a DR check. It's becoming like a, do you have DR piercing in your kit? If not, you're going to have a hard time. It's kind of like back then. Wow. Yeah, okay. And unit's next attack deals damage equal to total damage reduced by any source, including other skills, resets at end of combat. That's pretty nice. So she has, like, Ice Mirror for free. And also, if number of allies adjacent to unit are less than or equal to 1, neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on foe during combat, and inflicts gravity on target and foes adjacent to. Oh my goodness. This is like, this unit is like if Fjorm and Nyla fused, turned into a beast unit, and was also named Eitri. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. It's pretty cool, actually. Alright. It's cute, Attack speed alarm. At start of combat, if number of allies adjacent to unit are less than or equal to 2, grants 6 attack speed and Canto 1. Ooh, that was the one thing I was interested in. I wanted to know if it was like a fixed Canto it gave you. To unit for 1 turn, if number of allies adjacent to unit are less than or greater than 1, grants 3 attack speed unit during combat. Okay, so you can get potential 9 attack speed here, which is really amazing. This is basically like the inverse of Oath 4, right? So you're getting the 9 stats on top of something else. It's just instead of warping, you're getting that Canto. I guess this is like a form of Oath, or like an Oath 4 level skill for cav units, but you get that Canto, which frees up their B slot for like a lull, which is really cool. That's kind of nice. I mean, it's Canto 1, so like for units who have Canto 2, like Brave Erica, for example, just off the top of my head, I guess she wouldn't want this, even though it's still like something she kind of does want for the stats. And like Brave Seliph, as another example, his C slot is like his PRF skill, so you wouldn't want to put this on him either. But someone like Brave Crom would love this, because then he doesn't need to run Trace in his B slot. He could just keep a lull there. That's really good. Because, like, I think for my Brave Crom, for example, in Summoner Duels, I like to run a lull on him, and then he has, like, Pulse Smoke in his C slot. But then sometimes, more often than not, he'll get into trouble where, like, I basically just use him to kill something that I need dead, and then it's like a sacrificial lamb at that point, right? Like, he's just left out in the lurch. But with something like this, he could at least Canto away 1 spot. And that's kind of cool. Even with Canto control, you get that, melee units get that 1 movement, which is really nice. That's awesome. Brave Crom is like the best example I can think of that you would want to put this on, aside from like other beast units, I guess, because like beast units don't get much to play around with. I wonder if you could put this on any unit, not like you would think it'd be exclusive to calves because of that Canto, but like I wonder if you could put it on any unit. I'm assuming flyers can't use it just because flyers typically get Oath and calves get the ruse. That's like how it's been before. But like infantry units can use ruse skills, so I wonder if they could use this, and then like you could have Canto 1 on infantry units like just for free. Especially on like in Summoner Duels, your Omni tank, like raid boss type builds. That's really cool. Even like Lucia, I mean, you'd be trading speed smoke, but dude, Canto is so invaluable in Summoner Duels. Like again, especially on 1 range units, because even in the range of Canto control, they get that 1 movement anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's a cool skill. I like that. Laser beam. Why does she have like Ash's attack animation?
For all life on land.
She's like grinning while she shoots her laser.
Surprise.
Weird goat teeth. Oof. Get him. Excuse me. That gravity's pretty useful too. I think we mostly know what's on this banner. So far, not great. Like like blue's the only color like worth pulling pretty much. No, colorless too, I guess, but actually, admittedly, red isn't terrible if you just want mythic emerges, I guess, like for your dancers, because like getting mythic emerges on dancers isn't really ever a bad thing. Like Plumeria is still a great dancer. Mirabilis less so, because like defense dancer, but still she is a dancer. And then you'd have Ascended Tiki sharing with them, which like as an Omni tank she's pretty great. Her fodder is whatever, but blue's where it's at. Deidre is probably the most underrated unit in the whole game, and I still don't really care about her that much, but I recognize that she's underrated and she's quite good. Shez is probably the big ticket here to get merges for if you're pulling for Nerþuz, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting. It's very tempting. And then colorless, you've got Arvel, Claude, and Ash. Could be a worse color share. I mean, if you want Arvel merges, I mean, Claude, I would say he's fallen off, but he kind of hasn't. Like, he's still great, like, as an arena, like, legend unit. He's still really good. But then you get to green, and it's like, ugh. Why? Why would you pull on green? It's Triandra, Byleth, and Gangloot. But yeah, not bad. This is a good blue banner. When does it start? April 28th. All right, cool. Well, that's the banner, I guess. So those are my thoughts. I guess I'll probably spend a good amount of orbs sniping blue, just because, like, I do want Shez merges, and like having a +1 Nerþuz just for her bonus month will be kind of nice. I kind of skipped out on Gateau, and it was kind of annoying not having that bonus unit, to be honest, which is like a stupid reason to summon, but I mean, I'm an idiot whale, so like that's like all the reason I need these days. Okay, well, anyways, so that's it. Let me know what you think, and consider liking and subscribing, and we will catch you in the next video. Which, at this point, well, it'll probably be an arena video, because I didn't make that yet, but after that, it will probably be this. But I'm going away this weekend, so if I probably will do the summon video, like, after the banner actually comes out, so, yeah. I have to think about that. Either way, expect videos. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.